Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Isekai Maou to Shoukan Shoujo no Dorei Majutsu. And in the last episode, we were basically discussing the whole Shara elf war incident, and decided that the best course of action would be to not give her up. It would be to keep her and tell the elves off. So that's what we're going to be doing. Although we had to buy some new worse equipment first, but we're heading off to the forest now, I think, to deal with the elves. So let's see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, really? That's a shame. Okay, don't scare me like that. Well, what are the prices like? Yeah, but it seems like a bit of a stretch. I don't see this working. Well, that's where we fundamentally disagree, my friend. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, not like we need an excuse to visit the slave market. We gotta see what they have on offer. In fact, that's probably where we'll end up finding our last girl, the lizard tail dragon, possibly dragon girl. I keep thinking lizard because we had a lizard girl in what was it, Death March, which is an anime similar to this, one of those isekai anime. But hopefully she's like a dragon or something. I can only imagine how wonderful it would be to wake up in that bed, though. Like, it doesn't matter what the day throws at you after you wake up, just waking up in that environment, I'd be ready to tackle all of life's difficulties. You know, not that, there's all that many difficulties in this life when you're that powerful. Even the Demon Lord and deep within Rem probably won't be that much of a problem. You know, I doubt there's anything in this world that's better than sweaty tits. Oh, by the way, I'm watching the uncensored version. I forgot to say that in my intro. And the whole gang behind him. Oh, oh god. What are we seeing here? I thought this was the uncensored version. Are you trying to make me into a liar? I like how the episode itself is just called Slave Market. That's promising. I bet you feel naked without it, huh? I've always wanted to come to one of these. I wonder if there'll be anything good. Let's get something to keep Rem and Shiro company. Yeah. Uh, but they were pretty great in the context. I have faith in you. You can do this. Oh my, that... Yes, please, I'll take all of them. Especially those two. Especially those two. I'll take all of them. I know, right? Best slave market ever? Yeah, there's the clause. I mean, clause. Collar. I'll take one of everything, ma'am. Oh, that's what she is. Okay. I definitely remember her from the opening. I guess she's the slave trader. You know, she's important because she's wearing very little clothing. She has good taste. uh, I may or may not be willing to sell Shara, depending on the price. Possible trade-in. I don't blame her for thinking that. I bet she says it to all the guys. She is perceptive. Or it was a cold reading. Fair enough. I'm just kidding, sure, I would never get rid of you. Yes, but should we? We haven't asked that question yet. Would it make that much of a difference? Don't you want to keep the colors on? I bet she does. The little Miss Demon Lord inside of her. Pregnant with a demon. I can think of a couple things. I was actually about to make a pregnancy joke too. Yes, that's what happened. Exactly. Don't look at my belly. uh, yeah, she does look very unsettled. Okay, that's what it is. Very self-conscious about this. It was a compliment. Take it as one. Yeah, crab skull. Which I'm sure we will. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be a secret, so none of them actually know what's going on here. So I don't think being under the impression that she's pregnant with a demon is that much better. She probably wants you to be one of her slaves. I'm sure you would sell really quickly. Either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Well, Rem's... well, okay, for a second she looked better. Yes. Some secrets are worse than others. That's fine. Don't do it, it's a trap. Wow. That was kind of cute. Oh. Okay. Apparently something did happen. Uh, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, probably the magic coursing through your veins. Phrasing. I mean, mana transfers might be a thing in this universe. Well, it's nice to see them getting along and bonding. I'm half tempted to ship it, but I need more fuel than that. Oh god. Uh, I mean, it's not that much worse than Sylvie's outfit you wore before. Of course it is. For them being reminded of Death March. Okay. Does that even qualify as an outfit? I don't know. And I'm not sure that's where those beads are supposed to go. This ritual seems a lot like something else. You know, and the bed looks like we're in a love hotel. Oh. Of course she is. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can get it up. You know, his magic. Well, it is. uh, Pretty sure it is. Whatever you're into, man. He does look kind of evil. Is it just me? Let me guess, a summer lewd. I bet it is, but it only hurts the first time, so. Then I'll get new slaves, since we're already here. That is the... where do I buy this wand? Why, Harry Potter clearly went to the wrong wand shop. I bet it does. I also bet it feels better for him. I could think this wand will take some getting used to. Yeah, at least do both of them to balance it out. Yes. A little lower, or a lot lower. You know where. Yes, pump your white sticky magic into her. Oh god. Man, that is a good shot. Yeah, a little bit lower. They're doing this on purpose. They could not make this any more suggestive if they tried. In other words... Oh my god. I don't even. You really should pull out your first time, but... That is basically a sex scene. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah, I'd say so. You also learned some other stuff. What, was there blood? Well, that's not good. So basically, we're keeping the college for a while. Good to know. I bet. All I had to do was lie down and be pleasured. It was great. Love the eyes Libram keeps having. Yeah, I bet. You need to get your energy back. I assume the bed with you guys. Yes. That would be a bit demanding. Oh. Well, no need to do the reasonable thing, but if you insist. She doesn't want to leave. She just want to sleep with Diablo. Okay, come on. It's an elf doing that. It's one that she knows. Probably the one guy. Yeah. Yep. Good. Nice to meet you. Now go away. And to take your death note with you if you have it. Oh god. You tell him, Diablo. Yeah. Get on his level before you even think about it. Really? Yeah, is there a misunderstanding here? You'd hope not, you'd lose. You could just be full of it. So it is a ruse, okay. Yeah, I think he's making a play. uh, Still don't believe you. This does really come across as fake. No, now go away. Well, she is my slave, so it is kind of my decision. Till the collar's off. But yeah, I definitely don't trust this guy. Don't trust this guy. Yeah, it really does sound like he's just putting on an act. At the very least, he's hiding his true personality. Putting on a front, I guess would be a good way to put it. Thank you for protecting me against my evil brother that wants to steal me away. Ooh, the moon. Must be quite breezy for that much blowing to happen indoors. Come to bed, Shara. I need someone to cuddle with. Yeah, the girl that's trying not to get kidnapped. Stand next to the open window at night. Why not? Yes, you have a nice talk. I should hope not. He seemed like it. He's listening in. And eyes opening. Yeah, he's awake. That'd be great. And that's a great angle. Yeah. This anime called Is the Order a Rabbit? You should check it out. It shows how great it could be. Oh god, Rem, that's where that like now. Wow, that's a bit of a demotion. Because it always obviously be together. Yes. Yeah, gotta stay together. Very sweet scene. Are you gonna tell her? No specifics, huh? Don't worry, it's not that bad to have a demon baby in you. Yeah, but we'll take responsibility. I'm sure he will. Yes, please do. We need that to be a reality. And even Diablo's loving it. Oof! Okay, thank you. I wanted someone to say that. We can't do this right in front of Diablo. He'll want to join in. Here we go. Don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she wants. Yo, you know where. And it's only fair that I do it to you. Because it's wonderful. That's why. Do we need a better reason? Wouldn't be able to sleep through that, but you wouldn't want to anyway. There's no time to sleep anyway. Why couldn't we continue that? Oh well. You know, you're gonna feel silly when that tree breaks. Yeah, I knew this guy wasn't being sincere in the slightest. Big shocker there. Yeah, that's quite a difference. Yeah, he was so full of it. I mean, I don't blame him for wanting to impregnate the elf, but, you know, it's Diablo's. Nobody messes with Diablo's slave harem. As always, she's just... She has nice eyes. Oh, and ears. And Rem's tail, I want to play with it. At least I want to see Shara play with it. I'll take what I can get. And I was wrong about meeting the tail girl at the slave auction. Slave market. We didn't get to see much of the slave market, really. Just, you know, person that runs it trying to help out. Which I guess is the whole reason they came there, so that makes sense. I still would have liked to check out the selection a bit more. Because the thing in Death March, he got a couple extra slaves at the slave market, didn't he? So I figured they could do that. I mean, you guys can make each other happy. No, she doesn't. Change of hearts. Yes, of course they have one of the best parts for this part. I would greatly approve. So that was the 6th episode of Isekai Maou to Shoukan Shoujo no Dorei Majutsu. And this episode, the big thing here was trying to deal with these slave callers because we found out that the slave market was coming to town, and the lady there that runs that may or may not be able to help. And that's what they decided to do. They tried to venture over there to find out. And she did try to help, although she apparently is really good at seeing magic flowing in people or something like that. And she could kind of sense the demon lord that's sealed within Rem. However, she kind of misunderstood and thought that there was a little demon baby in there. And the implication would, of course, be that Diablo put it there. And that's how Shira certainly took it, which was pretty funny because Yeah, as far as Shira knows, that totally could have happened. They totally could have banged during that torture scene, and they practically did. Really, it really came across that way. But yeah, they basically were doing it that Shira he was kind of experimenting with, while Rem kind of went out to hang out with Alicia, who they got pretty close. They got to bond, they got to talk, and it was really nice to see and all that. But yeah, the scene between Shira and Diablo when he was trying to like censor magic or whatever he was doing there, that was quite the scene. That was something. They obviously did as much as they humanly could to make that very suggestive. And yeah, that was a very fun scene. The outfit she wore was certainly fun and made things go much more smoothly. But in the end, it didn't really amount to much as far as the actual main goal, because they weren't able to get the colors off. He discovered tons of threads and stuff, and now it's not going to happen anytime soon, is pretty much the takeaway from that. And also Shira can, I guess, sense the magic stuff as well, so Rem knows that she knows about that within her. And apparently Shira just figured, hey, Rem must be really strong, so let's party up with her. So she didn't actually know what was going on either. So some people know that something's going on there, but they don't know specifically what. Only Diablo knows that because he's the only one that Rem's actually confided in so far. Later in the episode, we had Shira's brother show up out of nowhere, and he was basically putting on an act, putting on a front. He's a terrible, terrible elf, and he just tried to hide that fact to try to, coerce them to giving up Shira. We're definitely not gonna give up Rem. And yeah, he left, and apparently he hasn't given up. He's gotta keep trying to get Shira to put a baby in her, and yeah, next episode will probably focus on him trying to do that, but I'm sure that'll be nothing for Diablo to have to deal with. He'll be able to just take care of it like that. So yeah, Kira has no idea who he's messing with. Maybe if he had his Death Note, he'd be able to do something here, but even that might be a stretch, because if the Death Note counts as magic, Diablo will be able to reflect it anyway, so yeah, I think Diablo's got this. He'll be able to take care of the situation pretty easily. So I think that's all that's really worth mentioning. Oh, aside from the conversation we got between Shira and Rem near the end there, a really nice heart-to-heart between the two of them, which is great because when we first met them, they didn't really come across as, super close friends or anything. And I think that's kind of changed a lot these past few episodes. They've really bonded, really grown close, and it was really great to see how she'd be willing to be a waitress in Shira's cafe. Yeah, that would be really nice. And of course, they had their own little serious sex scene near the end there, which was great as well. It just would have been nice if we could see a bit more of it, but that's how it always goes. But yeah, overall, it was a very solid episode. I liked it. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.